Hey, what's going on everyone? This is G and I'm funkin' hungry. In this video, we're gonna try Hungry Jack's new Kitkat Storm. It looks like they've added a lot of this chocolate sauce. Man, that's a lot more than I expected. It doesn't look like they've added Kitkat pieces underneath. It does have Kitkat pieces on top. It does look like it's a mix between the milk chocolate and a mix between the wafer on top. I'll bust this lid off and we'll have a look. The Kitkat Storm, as I mentioned before, it has Kitkat pieces, it has the ice cream, so the vanilla soft serve ice cream, and it just has their normal chocolate sauce. But let's give it a try. Cheers. Let's get a bit of everything, a bit of sauce, because there's plenty of sauce. The neighbour's cat's going to be happy about that. Alright, let's give it a try. Cheers. It's not bad, it's got a nice crunch. The Kit Kat flavour does come through. I don't really know if the wafer works that well with ice cream. Recently they had the Biscoff Storm, they had the Bubblegum Storm, they had the Fairy Floss Storm. I feel like, you know, I feel like this isn't quite as good as those ones. The chocolate's quite nice. It does add a nice texture and crunch. Obviously not made to the best. They're quite generous with the topping. So the Kit Kat pieces on top, obviously way too generous with the sauce. Because as you get down into it, it's just going to taste like a sundae, you know, like a chocolate sundae. It needed the Kit Kat pieces underneath as well, because when you eat the stuff on the top, you know, once you get halfway through or just even, you know, just a quarter down, you're not going to have any more Kit Kat. Oh, the chocolate sauce is nice. It's a little bit rich, a little bit sweet, obviously, chocolatey. As I'm getting down, giggity, the chocolate sauce is mixing with the vanilla ice cream, so it's starting to taste more like chocolate ice cream, which is quite nice. The more I eat, the more I mix these flavors together. I'm starting to really enjoy it. But now I'm out of Kit Kat, so I definitely needed a Kit Kat underneath because I started enjoying it. Now it's all gone. I do like Hungry Jack's Storms. They're way better value than McFlurries. You get more for your money, and yeah, they're more generous with the toppings. It's just a better portion, you know, you get more toppings and more ingredients for your money. Okay, so my rating for Hungry Jack's Kit Kat Storm, I'm going to give them a 7 out of 10. At first, you know, I didn't know what to expect. The wafer is a little bit weird, because it doesn't really have any flavour, because the wafer is separate to the chocolate. Normally you get both of them together, you know, on a Kit Kat, so you're sort of tasting the wafer and the chocolate at once. Some bites you're getting more chocolate, some bites you're getting, you know, a mix of both, some are more wafer. So the wafer is obviously a little bit bland. As you eat it and you keep going, you're getting a nice Kit Kat flavour, you're getting the ice cream. They were pretty heavy on the sauce. There's enough ice cream in here to actually sort of, you know, mix that sauce in. Maybe a little bit heavy, you know, but overall it's turned it into sort of a chocolate ice cream, which is cool. The price for a Storm is $4.95. So, you know, it's obviously a bit expensive, but you do get a pretty generous portion. I always think this is way better value than a McFlurry. I don't really get McFlurries unless I'm doing reviews these days, because they just don't really mix the ingredients. They don't really add that much sauce. They don't really add that much sauce and that much toppings. But this is a Hungry Jack's Storm review. But, you know, just a comparison for anyone watching. You know, you might know a McFlurry. You might not have Storms at your Burger King, aka Hungry Jack's. But my price rating, I'm going to give them a 6 out of 10 for price. I feel like it's maybe slightly above average. It's not too bad. But, you know, let's not get carried away and, you know, make out that it's great value. But it's tasty. A lot of ingredients. They did a fairly good job today. Besides, they needed more Kit Kat. and maybe a little bit less sauce. But have you tried Hungry Jack's Kit Kat Storm? I'd love to hear if you agree or disagree with what I've said. If you do try it, let me know in the comments what you think. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could please like, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. This is G from Phunken Hungry, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers. Well, there actually is a little bit of Kit Kat underneath. It's just so much syrup on it. It's hard to see, but there is a little bit of chunkiness in the bottom.